Well, welcome back to Hensley's Adventures. This is day 3 of fixing the motorhome. The roof is now ready to be fitted with the skylights. I've got 2 skylights. One is 400 by 400, the other one is 500 by 700. And the roof thickness, this one, the 400 by 400, has got a roof tolerance of 20, I just got it here, 25mm to 42mm as a standard. If you get another fixing kit, you have got a roof tolerance of 43 to 60mm. As you can see here, this is 40mm, so therefore I need to cut these tags down. This is here. My roof is 30mm, so therefore I need to cut those tags down another 10mm for that to be able to fit my roof. Now the weather is very, very kind for us this week, so I really want to get all this finished today. So my plan today is finish cleaning the roof, a little bit more gloss to be painted, and fit these skylights. Okay, just get the last screw out, and then I can get to the tags. There we go. And these are the tags that are going to be taken down. That's one. Keep on doing the rest of them. Okay, those tags are now being removed. So when we put this back onto there, that measurement now will fit my roof, 30 to 32mm. Okay, back at the motorhome. What I've got to do today is I need to paint that piece up there, which I've already fixed. I need to gloss this part where the aerial was, and I think that's a better idea to cover it off completely. That's totally watertight. I need to paint that little bit up there, and if you can see, there's a little bit of silicone I need to do on that joint. There's some silicone down here on that joint I need to do. I need to polish all these black marks out. We've got to fit these skylights. They're ready for fitting now. Other things that need to be done. This light is a bit of a mess. You can see it's all black in there. You got water coming in. So I am going to replace that. And once I do that, this is going to look a bit naff. It's gone a bit yellow. I've got an idea with that. That might be done today, see how time. Also got oil and filter change to be done, and air filter. I've also got loads of this peeling that's got to be re-glued. Typical, just get the cover off, it starts raining. It's about right, it's just only spitting, so I'm hoping it's gonna just blow over. So I'm just gonna quickly sand this down slightly so it's ready for painting. I'm gonna do 1,000, then 2,000, and then give it a top coat. Okay, I'm just going to tack cloth this over, just make sure there's no dust on it. You can see a little bit, but not massive amounts. And ready for top coat. Don't forget, when you've done a bit of spraying in a spray can, just a quick press when it's upside down helps stop clogging it up. Just wait a couple of minutes for that, and then we're doing just a second coat now. Give that a couple of minutes, one more quick flash coat, and then we're done. Okay, just last coat now, and we're ready for fitting the skylights. I mean, it's not an actual perfect match, but this is a 2008 motorhome, so you can't expect 100% perfection, but that's not bad. Okay, I'm just going to do a bit of a dry test to make sure it's going to fit in the hole. Now don't forget, you can fit them that way, so the hinge opens on this side or the hinges open that side, but you can't do it so the hinge opens at the back of the vehicle. Otherwise, if you're going along, it could end up flipping up. So I'm going to do it so the hinge is on this side, and then also the other one is going to be exactly the same. Now, I don't know if I said earlier, if you are fitting one of these skylights, there's obviously 3 measurements you need: length, width, and also the depth of the roof. Another important thing is, if you are having one of these skylights fitted to a motorhome, do not get a vented skylight. If you do, whilst you're driving along, it ends up whistling, although it might drown the wife out, but you don't really want to be whistling all the time. So get a non-vented skylight. Okay, I'm using this mastic, I suppose it is, silicone Silkaflex 221, and that does not actually completely dry, so there will always be a bit of a flex enabled to it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the nozzle at a slight angle. That gives a thicker bead around the window. Don't forget, when you're putting the glass upside down, best to put it on some sort of covering so it doesn't scratch the glass. Okay, put you guys up here. A bit warm up here. And don't forget, make sure you've got the hinge at the front and certainly not at the back. Is that going in the hole? Okay, and now we go and finish it off from inside. Okay, that's from the inside. Now we just got to push this up in there. If you hold that there, and I'll get the screws. I think there's what, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 screws to go in. Okay, just the last one to do. As you can see, it does go up a bit. And look at the distance that that's taken up. So that's actually squashing the silicone down now. So that'll get a real nice tight fit now. So I've got to do that one. Don't have to be over tight. Let's do that one as well. See the gap in that one now? That's how much it's taken up. So that's just the silicone compressing, making a nice seal. So hopefully it doesn't leak. This is why I don't like using a impact drill on something like this, because you can over tighten things with an impact drill. You get the feel of it when you use a hand tool. Okay. These clips are really easy. Just the last one to do. Just go straight onto the screen there. There you go. That's what it is. That one's in too much. I'm going to have to loosen that off a bit when it's all dry. If you see, this clip is going in that way. That is why it's taking it's not closing properly. So I'm going to loosen these up a little bit. And it's the same this side. Yeah, see that's and then what I'll do, I'll tighten them up again a bit. See the difference that's made?
Yeah.
I just do it so tight so that it's not going to affect the silicone. I'm hoping that's going to solve the problem. And then you see these grooves here, there, go inside there and there. So you can only have it going front or back. That's better.
Hey, well done. Every day's a school day.
Every day is a school day. Yeah, I just tightened them up too much because the grooves were going like that. Loosened them up a little bit and they went back. So that one is now done. And you've got, I think, 3 different settings. You've got that one.
Can't see from down here.
You've got that one.
Can't see from down here.
And you got that one.
Brilliant.
Okay, let's get on and do the next one. Just show you what it's like on the outside. Now that is oozed out just lovely. That gives you an idea that has sealed perfectly well. I'm really happy with it. Okay, once again, I've just sanded around this groove where all the silicone's going to go. I've just dry checked and it all seems okay. So I'm going to give this a real nice thick bead. It's a bit wobbly up here, I do apologise, I'm on my trellis. So this is what it is. Adds to the fun. Rather actually throwing this gun away, the tip away, I like to keep the tip. One, you've already cut the edge, and you get a spare one, and all that silicone in there, if you get another one, you're going to waste all that. I say way too much than I probably actually need, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. And it's just going to ooze out, which I haven't really got a problem with. What would have a problem with if it starts leaking. Right, you got the inside. Can you go any higher? That's in. Is that in? Okay, let's do the clips from the inside. Okay, I think these clips literally only go one way, so they go like that, and they actually go use the same screws as the last one did. Again, I won't do them too tight, just like that, just get them in there. And here comes the autumn leaves.
First leaf on
First
the
leaf, yeah. I'll start tightening them down in a bit. I'll just carry on doing that with all of them and get back to you in a bit. That's all the screws in. Now I'm going to go around and tighten it all up, and hopefully you might see a bit of the silicone ooze out a little bit. And let's see. Oh, see that silicone there now oozing out. That's making sure that's going to get a very, very nice tight. Okay, that's a real nice tight fit. Now I've got to do is fit the blind and fly screen. And now you can see how that silicone has oozed out. That's giving it a real nice tight fit. And don't forget to take the seal off, it's not actually green. That's a lovely job done. That's nice. Right, this can only go one way. This round disc needs to go towards the front. And I thought it's going to be vented, because we don't want vented, because if it's vented it's going to be whistling. Although it might drown the wife out, mightn't it? But she's behind the camera and she's not looking very well. She's shaking her head. Anyway, it's not vented, which is good, because like I say, it will start whistling. So all you do now is line this up to go inside the frame, and just give it a push, it says. Oh. And then there's some screws to. Oh no, it's not screwed. No, there's nothing there that needs screwing. Actually, you only do it here, which is actually through these, should we say, sort of vents. Okay, I just tighten these screws up just a little bit by hand. Make sure you don't get screws that obviously go for the roof, because that's the last thing you might really want to do. Just get them nice and firm. The other one's done, and now put these vents on. Put that one back, which didn't actually need. Is it one way? Oh, no, it's that way. Okay, that's one. I think they go in that way first. And just that's not right. That's it. That's that one. And now the last one. Right, moment of truth. Hey!
Brilliant.
And that's how you fit skylights. And I thought, to tell you the truth, it's not a hard job to do. It's just a little bit fiddly. You've got to make sure it's dry and just take your time. We've noticed this isn't fitting very, very well. So I think I've tightened it up too much. So let's just unloosen it a little bit. Oh, see that?
Oh.
Yeah?
Yes.
See that?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit better.
It is. Now I'll tighten these up a little bit so the top's not going to come off undone. Okay. Right. Let's put this in there like that. It just didn't seem to be sitting properly. It's just like, I didn't think the roof was that bad. Is that better?
Yeah.
It's better. It's not
better.
perfect.
I think it's almost like there's cutouts in there, so it's not going to sit completely flush. Is
Yeah, but that's it.
Yeah.
That looks
better.
That's pretty good now.
As it's gonna
Well,
get.
yeah, that's some sort of vent.
Yeah, that side's a little bit. That's it, but that's probably where it took the brunt of it. Isn't it?
At the end of the day, we're watertight now.
Yeah.
The only thing I've got to do on the roof now is just finish off a little bit of cleaning and polishing at the front, and that gas flue.
Which we're still waiting for.
Yeah, because if that's not completely tight, it's just all it is like a hole, and a bung goes in there. Mm. And if that bung's not pulled down as much as it can do, it's going to leak. So now we're watertight. Now it's coffee time. Another little job I've got to do is there's a little bit of, looks like sealer gone there, and also there. So I'm going to use a bit of panel wipe, clean it up, and then I'm going to put some little bit of mastic in here. I might, in fact, yes, I'm probably going to do. I'm going to tape it, masking tape that side, and then all I'm using is a very, very thin bead, and the same with that side. Make sure there's only a very, very fine bit that's actually on show. So I don't want any silicone on anywhere else, because it just does not set properly, which is good for this situation. Yeah, because I don't want any masking on the panels at all. This way I'm hoping this is going to be a nice neat finish. So I'm using this nozzle, that was the spare one that I had left over, and all you do is just put it exactly where you want it, and the masking tape's going to stop it from overspinning where you don't want it. And I'm still just going over with the finger to get a nice smooth edge. And in theory, if you pull the paper away, it's not going to be everywhere. You want to just go over with your finger afterwards. And there's a nice neat finish. I think you must admit that looks quite neat. Okay, now on to the, shall we say, the fun bit. I need to start polishing because this is really, really dull. It's been looked after, but it just has gone dull, and it'd be so nice to have all this polished up. And I've got quite a coarse G3. I don't know how you spell that, Farelsler. I don't know. I'm not very good at pronouncing. Anyway, that's what I've got to put on first, and then afterwards I'm going to put a G10 finishing compound. I have an random auditable DeWalt polisher. So let's put a little bit of this on, and not really to add too much pressure on this. So, and I'm going to do it quite slow. What you really want to do is cross sections up and down, and then left and right. Look at what that's like after that second polish. And you can see that. Look at the difference, but that is so much better. You can see the light there now. Where the weight was. Okay, I'm going to crack on and do the rest of that. Okay, it is 20 to 7 at night and I've had enough. The lights going. That's end of day 3. So I've done quite well. As you can see, the skylights are in. There's the gas fire fluid to still be done. As you can, I don't know if you can see too well. I'll show you better in the morning. It's getting a little bit dew on it now, you can see a bit of wetness coming on it. And I've finished a bit of silicone around here, masking that all up. A little bit of gappage there. So that's it from day 3 today. Day 4, tomorrow, I will be doing oil change, filter, air filter, and I'm going to change the front headlamp. And then we're going to finish off the front end polishing, as you see there. I want to finish that off, and then the roof is going to be totally finished. So please subscribe and share, press the like button and the notification button, and please follow me on the end of this 5-day or 4-day rebuild of a motorhome that we bought crash damage. Ciao for now.